Welcome. In this video I will show you how you can import contacts to Hubspot. So I will show you how you can import them from a CSV file, and we will create the CSV file in Excel. So as you can see, we have this little table here. So we have a column with names and a column with emails. So that is a pretty simple table. Now what you want to do is to click on View, go to Freeze, and then freeze top row. That way we know these are the headers basically, and this is content. Now we will want to save it, so we will go to File and then Export, and then click on Change File Type, and here we can select a CSV. Then we will click on Save As, and the File Explorer will open up, and you will need to choose a location where you would like to save the file. Now I've saved it as a CSV file, and now if you go to Hubspot, you can now see I'm in the contacts list. In case you don't know how to get here, you will basically just click on contacts, click on contacts again, and here you'll basically get to your contacts. So I'm in the list of all contacts, and I will now click on import. You can see we have two options here. We can either sync data between Hubspot and dozens of other apps, or we can import contacts from, for example, a file. So we'll click on Start and Import. Here we have three different options. We can import a file from our computer. You can see the CSV file format is supported. We can import an opt-out list, or we can repeat a past import. So we'll click on Import File from Computer, click on Next. Here you will need to choose how many files you're importing. In this case it's just one. Click on Next. And here you'll need to choose how many objects you're importing. So for example, in this case our file only has data on contacts. In case you would have a file with data on contacts and deals, you could choose multiple objects, but in this case it's just contacts that we are importing. We'll click on Next, and here you will need to select an object type. So is it companies, contacts, deals, or tickets? In this case it's contacts, obviously. We'll click on Next, and here we can choose a file. The File Explorer opens up, and you will need to choose the CSV file. Here you can see I've imported book1.csv. Here you will need to choose how you want to import them. So do you want to create and update contacts? Do you want to just create new contacts? This could cause duplicated contacts, so I would not recommend choosing this. And here you can just update existing contacts. We will click the first option, since we want to remove duplicated contacts and add new ones. And then we'll need to select the language, which is English, obviously. We'll click on Next again, and here you can see the contacts that we are importing. So here you can see the headers, which is name and email, and here you can see the information. Here you can see there is this check mark because it means it knows where this should go. So this is an email, and here we will need to choose the property. So in this case we will need to we can either search for it, we can search for name. So in this case it will be the first name. You can see the check mark is here as well. So this is really important. You will need to map them, and if you see the check marks here, then everything is fine. You can see it's also ready to be imported. We'll click on Next again. Here are a few final details. So here we can choose the import name. I will just keep it as it is. We can create a list from this import if you want. However, I do not want that. Here you basically need to agree that you're not importing a purchased, rented, or appended list from a third party, for example, and then we'll click on Finish Import. You can see the import is being processed, and we can basically see that we are being redirected. So here you can see this import book1.csv. If you now click on this, you can see 5 rows have been imported, so 5 new records. If you now go back and click on View Contacts, so this will basically take us here. If we click on this, you will see the same pretty much. And here you can see, here are the two default contacts, and here are the contacts that we have just imported. And so that's pretty much how you can import contacts to your Hubspot CRM. If this video was helpful, make sure to like the video, and thank you so much for watching.